Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That's baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That's baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name.
I didn't mean to cut it off. Oops, hello. Just breezing today, no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Something with my smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now I feel complete. Okay, hi you guys. Hello, showgirl. Hello to Taylor Swift's #1 fan. Good to see you. Hello, Candy. Free the People, Mare Bear, Blue Jays. Hello. Lori, you left Karina. Kaboom. Oh my gosh, I feel honored, but I also feel bad. Hello, M. Hobbs, Cats for Nelson, and a pickle. Good to see you. I've been enjoying seeing your face around here. Did I miss anybody? Erin, did I say hi to you, my gorgeous best friend? I hope I did. I hope I did. Hello, everybody. All right, in a nutshell, Foodie Beauty left pretty much not long after we left yesterday, but then she went live again. And while she was live, I was washing walls. Let me tell you, I am a pretty good wall washer. Um, But from what I know, I did clip. Oh no, she went live, I think, after I was done washing walls. I think it was after and I was over it. I didn't want to hear her complain about making coffee and needing to take 30 days to seal. I think that's what happened. Anyways, I washed walls, didn't feel like covering her, but I was able to clip her. I have a ton of clips. So from what it sounds like, her and Salah are fighting often, and there might be trouble in paradise. There probably is. Somebody asked her what she was doing for his birthday. She was like, I don't know. I don't even know where we'll be in a few months. Which is odd because why are you fixing up a house if you're planning on leaving somewhere soon, right? That's a bit odd. Her, what is it called, is broken. I can't think of what the hell it's called off the top of my head. Hold on. Let me go to my notes. I tried to wing it and now I can't remember what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. I said her Wi Fi kept going out. Her chat was riling her up. Their water tank, there you go, water tank, the words I couldn't find. Their water tank buckled from its weight, and she doesn't know where she will be in 2 months. I think there's trouble in paradise again. I think she's over it. I think she has amnesia because she was saying she can't wait to experience the fall. I don't know why she pretends like she didn't live in Canada most of her life and experienced the fall, I don't know, every fall. But for whatever reason, maybe she's hoping people stumble across her and they really believe that she's from the Middle East. I have no idea. All right, let me go back to you guys. We have a lot of stuff to talk about over on Twitter. I do not want to make this stream heavy, so I'm going to touch on this subject lightly. Please go look at Beck's community post and show them some love, please. I think that they must have the worst fucking luck in the world, right? So I'm sending all my good energy, all my positive vibes, all my prayers, everything their way. They need it right now. So just FYI. All right, let's go to Twitter. Hey, fashionable. Hey, Boomer, good to see you. Poor Beck. Beck's going through it. Yeah. People were saying now would be a good time for Amberlyn to give her money that I mean, didn't she take Beck's money? From what I understand. I know I don't know everything about the ALR lore, but I feel like there was money that belonged to Beck that their mother left them, and Amberlyn Reed probably took it, has it, did something like that. Anyways, now would be a good time for her to show that she's not the absolute fucking devil that she appears to be and do something nice. All right, so let's see. Let's start with Foodie's community post, you guys. No, let's not do that. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where we left off yesterday. This tiny little cup. By the way, have you seen her new community post? She has some nerve posting herself like that, acting like this isn't what she really looks like. I mean, where did the pores go, Foodie Beauty? Where did the grease go? Where did all the chins go? Where did the caked on dirt from a month ago go? Where's the salt slick? I don't know who you put in your community post, but it wasn't you. It definitely wasn't you. I mean, this is what she has some nerve. Come on. We know what you really look like. We know. Chantal again denounces Jesus Christ and can't give the correct definition of what a prophet is. Absolute moron and blasphemer. I mean, she doesn't even know much about anything. She doesn't know what a prophet is. She denounced Jesus Christ. She has no clue about the religion she's cosplaying as. She has no clue about anything. I honestly tune her out when she starts getting religious because it's all bullshit, right? Like, we know this woman is the absolute devil. We know if she walked inside a mosque or a church, it would literally burn down. Walls would catch fire. It's just, she's never read the Quran. I don't think she's read the Bible. I'm sure she hasn't read the Bible. She probably can't keep Bibles around for very long, knowing what we know about Salah. But this was Bad Seeds' thoughts. Hold on. I kind of want to look in the comments. I'm not going to stay here very long. Don't worry. Not that you're worried, but I don't know. There's people who strongly just feel uncomfortable with religious talk. And I used to be that way too. So I'm very aware that, like, I don't know. I remember how I used to feel. I just remember, okay? Jesus heard her. He did. Texas said she only knows what a prophet is. I'll use it in a sentence. Chantal likes to profit from innocent animals and children. She looks like a demon possessed her, those black eyes. She truly does. Dr. Margaret said lack of knowledge. Muslims respect Jesus. Well, that's good. See, the more you learn. I feel like there should be more of this. Like somebody out there correcting misinformation instead of just blockity block block blocking. I wish there was somebody out there. Okay, let's keep going. I'm kind of spicy today. I am. My arms are burning. They are. I don't know the last time. Oh, I know the last time I washed walls. It was sober living. And I hated doing it. And I feel like I always faked shit to try and get out of it, but I never could. I feel like there was times we would get punished and you'd have to deep clean the whole sober living. Like I'm telling you everything. Like the toilet brush cleaner holder, like you clean that spotless, right? Um anyways, so I have to wash more walls today. I don't know if anybody spring cleans in the summer, but I feel like every year around this time, I go on a cleaning frenzy. I think last year it was the garage and the breezeway. And then this year it started with my room, and then it's just progressed. Like my room was all redone and nice. And then so my hallway needed to look good too. And then the bathroom was also fixed up. So it wasn't like major, but like, so that needed to be scrubbed clean. Now I'm moving my way to the living room. I'm just hitting all the rooms. Anyways, okay, back to foodie beauty stuff. I hope I encourage somebody out there right now. If you've been holding off on doing a deep cleaning, do it and get it out of the way. It sucks. I'm telling you, it really sucks doing it, but the end result is so rewarding, and there's something about you sleep better. I'm telling you, there's some weird something science behind it. I don't know. There's something to when you deep clean your house, you fucking sleep better than you've ever slept. Okay, anyways, back to foodie. I'm going back to foodie. Stay focused, breezy. Tap on B said the hag. I have no idea what the clip is, but she is a hag. Let's go full screen. Jesus is my homeboy. Did you guys ever own that shirt? Where was it from? It wasn't from Abercrombie, was it? But that was my favorite shirt at one point. Where the hell was that shirt from? Okay, well, I'm done. I'm done. Have you guys ever seen Darby O'Gill and the Little People? I'm sure like two of you have, but growing up, that was a childhood favorite because my grandma, okay, I'm not blood related to many of my family members, but my grandma was Irish and she loved all things Irish. I don't know how else to explain it, the like pride she had about it. So we grew up watching Darby O'Gill and the Little People, and at first the movie scared me, and then I grew to love it, and I knew all the songs, and I would sing around and dance around. And anyways, Foodie reminds me of the Banshee. And if you haven't seen that movie, this is your homework. You have to go and find the movie and watch it. And I'm telling you, you will wonder how you went this long without seeing it, okay? Maybe watch it when you're stoned. That would be crazy. Yep, that's what you should do. That is your homework. Get stoned and watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People. All right, this photo is ridiculous, and I will never get over it. If you had a butt head like this, would you not just shave it off? I feel like if I was a guy and my forehead literally turned into a butt, that's it. I'd rock the bald look. That's what I would do. But he's holding on to the middle hair. Yes, he is. This one, I don't like this guy, so I'm finding any reason to make fun of him. He is the biggest doofus I have ever seen in my life. And usually, like, I like guys that take care of themselves, right? Like, I remember I dated this one guy once who had a unibrow, but, like, really, if he didn't have the unibrow, he would have been, like, a 10 out of 10, but the unibrow made him, like, a 6, 5, 4, 3, no, maybe, like, a 4, and then anyways, I tried to get over it, and then now I look well, I am so grateful my boyfriend takes care of himself. He does not have a unibrow. I'm very happy to announce that. Anyways, I like it when guys take care of themselves. I really think that's a good thing. But his eyebrows are just pervy, are they not? He has pervy eyes, pervy eyebrows, a pervy forehead, a pervy butt head. And this, she just looks like a tick every time I see her. This fake smile. Bitch, I never want to hear you talk about my creepy eyes and my creepy face and my creepy smile again. You look like a possessed doll at the thrift store that's been there at least 25 times because you just bring bad juju, right? You're the weird doll somebody bought as a gag gift, one of those white elephant gifts, and they got stuck with you and they keep returning you. Or she's like one of those fat clown dolls. Oh my gosh, I knew somebody whose mom collected these porcelain dolls and clowns, and I didn't understand it. Like this whole room was dedicated to it. And I'm sure it was lovely to her. Maybe they obviously brought her joy. Like if you're listening, please know. Well, I still find it really scary, but know that that's awesome that you have that hobby. But let me tell you about this room, okay? It's like all these dolls and clowns in glass cases, and you walk by and you feel like they're all watching you, and you know at 3 a.m. Every single morning, these dolls escape. They do something bad. I know it. I just know it. Anyways, that's what they remind me of. Salah too. This is probably going to be a yappy stream. So I know a lot of people don't like it when I yap. There's people who do, but to the people who hate my yapping, I will be yapping away for the foreseeable future. Ren said she looks very odd in this picture, almost like she was cropped into it. Did she post this again? I don't think I checked. I don't know. Or are we just revisiting this? Dee Dee's Fault said, "Ah, they kissed and made up. Did you have to do your hair again, cutie? Or did he just pinch your cheek and gifted you the cupcake?" Okay, this bitch, during her live yesterday, she was going on and on about her long hair and how she did it the other day. And even Salah commented, "Oh, Chantal, your hair looks nice." And then, like, she takes a huff and a puff, and then she starts talking about how she wants a hair transplant. Why do you need a hair transplant if you have long, luxurious hair? And it's so beautiful that even Salah compliments it. Why? Peach Slick says, "Why does it look like Foodie Beauty found a pic of Salah she liked and cut and pasted herself into it?" That's what I thought this is. That's why I didn't know if she posted it or not. This is photoshopped. This looks like something I could do on Canva. Take his photo and her photo, remove the background, like, and then I mean, this is how I make thumbnails sometimes when I don't use AI. I'll find a background. I'll look up something like hotel in Syria, something in Syria, tattoo shop, whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of random things. Then I'll find the picture I like. I use it as a background. Then I'll take a photo of Foodie and Salah, and then I'll take it to Canva and remove the background. That's what she did in this photo. Because I feel like we've seen him do this exact pose before in some other photo, right? That's from when they were in Kuwait. Crazy said. Goonsy said that Photoshop be photoshopping. Foodie, do you pay for premium on Canva? Isn't it nice? Debbie said, "Where are her legs?" Well, see, when you remove the background, sometimes it takes away an arm, like some limb. Um, I don't know. It's never guaranteed. She doesn't have feet anymore, okay? She got hungry during the middle of the night and she ate them. Sounds like a pissy tantrum convinced him to do more content with her again. Because she said, "Another fave. We will soon make a ton of selfies together here in Syria too." Okay, if you say so. Summer Sun said Salah getting it together right before payday every single time. She still doesn't get it. She's in control today. She made him angle the camera from the top to try to conceal how wide she is next to him. None of the hilarious angles he usually provides as a cameraman. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying. Crypta! "I am the egg woman. I am the seal. Cuckoo, cuckoo." Love that song. I have to listen to it now. Is she sitting or standing? I don't know, but let's pretend this picture is real for a second. If your partner is really tall, do you then bend down to make yourself then appear even shorter? That's her stomach, that's not her knees. She's standing. Hold on, we're supposed to believe this thing fits around you? This isn't even really her. I mean, this is her face, but it's like she put her top half on somebody else's body. I don't know. This picture is very weird. I think you could see a little bit of a foot under there, maybe? A drone took the photo? She's 5 times wider in real. Like, this picture doesn't even look like it makes sense. She can't even tie an apron around her, but we're supposed to believe she can wear a purse or a fanny pack? Is that it's supposed to be a fanny pack? AI made this, right? I don't know, maybe I've been vaping too much. I'm really focused on this picture. Tell me what you guys think, okay? It looks like 2 different pictures that she put together, and then when she removed the background, it took away her legs, or she did AI and put the top half of her they put the top half of her on somebody else. I have no idea. But since when can something fit around her? His arms can't even fit around her. Missing an arm too. There you go. Maybe she ate her arm? I know that sounds far-fetched, but this is Foodie Beauty here. I'm convinced what she did to his peen, and nobody can tell me otherwise, okay? Let's look. Was this in Kuwait? This photo of her is, and I feel like this photo of him is too. He made this exact pose in this exact outfit in some other photo. I mean, I can look through my photos right now, but I feel like it would take a moment. But I know I've seen this somewhere else. It kills me every time she speaks in broken English, like girl. If it's not a typo, then she's saying they made photoshopped the picture. So she will make some fake Syrian pictures. Oh, yay. God, she is huge, right, Sue? She's floating. Chantal, I know you're hungry, but eating arms isn't all right. No, it's not. Eating people's arms is in fact frowned upon by most people. Peach Slick said, why does it look like Foodie Beauty found a pic of Salah she liked and cut and pasted herself into it? That's exactly what happened. And I'm one of those people that sometimes can't tell when things are AI or not, but even I can tell this photo is not what it appears to be. This is many photos combined into one, okay? Try harder, Foodie Beauty. She's been making a big deal over this scorpion. And then did you know she's also a June bug murderer? We're gonna get to that clip, and I'm seriously sad, okay? The cute little June bugs, have you ever really looked at them? They're adorable. Anyway, she let Julia torture it, and then Salah squished it with his shoe, and it made me very sad. She's scared of the scorpion. We've had to hear all about it. Like, she's in the desert. What does she think is gonna happen? What does she think is she gonna find? It was outside. What more does she want? I said, I hope you got out there fast before Foodie had the chance to try roasted scorpion. A girl's gotta eat. I hope you're running free and stinging things, Scorpion. I hope she didn't fry you or kebab you. I said I've been washing walls for the past few hours. Shout out to TSP. But why is it still called TSP when there's no P? So it's just TS without the P. Anyway, shout out to that stuff because it's amazing. I said, and I'm not sure what to do now. Do I go live in rage? Do I demand shisha and fried chicken? Do I seal for the next 30 days? Do I make my boyfriend carry me from room to room and fetch everything for me? And then people were replying, you could always exploit a child and scam your audience. It was funny. It was a good time. All right, let's see. What's with her weird titles lately, you guys? That one live stream was something about having tea with a grizzly bear. Then her live stream again yesterday when she came back on was I just came home from a night at the Roxbury. I mean, I know that's a movie, but like you can't really think of any titles other than movies. Said what's with her titles and somebody already made her mad. Okay. I'm gonna speed these clips up because I'm very aware that sometimes nothing happens until it does, and it could be rather boring sometimes.
Can't turn my camera on today. Hey, Aussie girl, Jen.
Morgana, hey.
Mentally feeling better, yeah. Physically, I've been feeling better for a little while. Anyway, what's your lunch? Thank God.
Hey, Miss Chester.
Hello, Karen.
Hey, Thimble.
Okay, Angela. Have a good night.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Amber.
Yes, the June bugs.
Okay, thank you, Natasha. Appreciate it.
Natasha said, I don't always watch live. Sometimes I watch the archiving channels, but I feel bad, so that's why I subscribe to you. Always praying for you. And then that was her response. That's nice, Natasha.
Okay, thank you, Natasha.
Okay, thank you, Natasha.
Appreciate it. I love that movie, Night at the Roxbury. I don't even really like that movie, but I just couldn't think of anything, Hold on 1 second.
Okay, hold on. So the theme of this live was her being bitchy for no reason to people, really. Her Wi-Fi kept cutting out. Teardrop was or was it Tracy? No, it was Teardrop was trying to get her attention. She was mad about the water tank. All this stuff was going on, right? And she just kept getting pissier and pissier. She's lying about having hair, but she
Case,
wants a hair transplant, you guys.
I looked more into it. Hey, ACP. Yeah, my hair is really long. Like, and I did it really nice yesterday. And Salah was like, just taken aback by how good it looks. Like, I don't know, this shampoo, I'm using a rice water shampoo and like a nice case. I looked more into it. Hey, ACP. Yeah, my hair is really long. Like, and I did it really nice yesterday. And Salah was like, just taken aback by how good it looks. Like,
Taken aback.
I don't know, this shampoo, I'm using a rice water shampoo and like a nice case. I looked more into it.
But then why do you want a hair transplant if you have long, luxurious hair and the rice water has cured your male pattern baldness? I said, how she doesn't see that her own chat riles her up is beyond me. Anyway, the perverts and PDFs of Chantal's chat have the nerve to call us perverts. Hold on, I wanted to see if I forgot the comments to this. No, some of them had really good comments, and then sometimes I forget to check. So, okay, so I think it's at H2O for Life, who I think is also YouTube lover. Do I have that right? I don't know. I think I'm right about that. Anyways, they call us perverts.
The pictures remind me of reaction channels that are the same. Sickest voyeur perverse I've seen. May have no joy and no peace. Yeah, it's so weird, you know?
So we're the sickest voyeur perverts that you've ever seen. Yeah, I can't think of one reaction channel that's exploiting a child and letting people goon to the child in their chat. I can't think of one person doing that or sending pictures of the child to people who pay for them. How about you? Can you guys think of anybody else who's doing that? No, right? I think the people that are enabling Chantal and telling her she's doing amazing and to keep going, and there's nothing wrong with her, it's the rest of us that have a problem. I think you guys are sick perverts. I think the PDFs who feel so free to hang out in her chat, you guys are perverts. The people who greet them when they come in, you are perverts. To the mods who don't block those people, you're also the perverts. Just saying, you all seem like you're okay with what's going on. Oh, hey, awkward. Oh, here. She was talking about her Rapunzel hair. Yes, that goes down to her tits, which means it goes from to her ankles because that's where they go. Get awkward. Oh my gosh, Ursula and Thomas the Tank created this delirious monster beast. It kind of would seem like it, right? Like they procreated. Okay, she has long, luxurious hair but wants a hair transplant. Did I play that one? Did I play this clip too? I don't know. We're just gonna have to play things because my memory.
The pictures remind me of
Oh yeah, we
reaction
did.
channels that are the same.
I rant and then I forget what I was just ranting about. She has long, luxurious hair but wants a transplant.
Hot tea. I was thinking of a hair
Beep beep.
transplant. Like, I want to get one so bad. Hey, hot tea. I was thinking of a hair transplant. Like,
If you want people to be convinced that you have Rapunzel hair, I would just stop talking about the hair transplant, okay? I would just stop. I don't think that you could go through with the process though. I don't think that you go into a place and you walk out the next day with like brand new hair sewn in and it's braided for you or styled if you want it. Right? Isn't it a process? Like they take follicles from other parts of your body and whatever they do from there. I don't know. I don't know. If I knew what to do, I would be getting paid for it. But I know at some point hair takes a minute to grow. At least mine does, unless it's on my legs. I'm telling you, my hair refuses to grow on my head, well, without collagen and biotin and sea moss gel. But the hair on my legs, I mean, that can flow sometimes. I mean, I could dye, style, blow out that. Maybe I could pull a foodie. I'll just grow my leg hair out really, really long. And then I'll go to a doctor I'll put it all in a bag and take it to a doctor and say, please install this into my skull. Thank you. June bug murderers. I said June bugs are so cute. To be fair, in my head, I'm picturing the little orange bugs, right? Not that I want any bugs to die. Well, no, I don't. There's like the big black ones, right? That I'm not too fond of. I think they're cute as long as they're not flying by my head. But what I have learned is those, I think they're actually beetles, right? What I have learned is their vision is very bad. And I think the more you run and flail around like they're following the motion or whatever. So if you don't act like a maniac, I think they fly off in the other direction. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but let's just play the clip. Me and my bug knowledge. I like bugs. I just do. I don't know if it's my old age. I don't know if it's because if you actually look them up, some of them are so freaking cute. And I just picture them all afraid of us. Like we're these big, scary giants, and they're just trying to get to work or go back to their family or go to the bug bar. And then we come by with our raid and we like, you know what I mean? That's just what I picture.
Thing, I get it. Why is a woman defending her hairstyle and hair preference?
Oh, I could speed her up. Hold on.
Yeah, thinning hair is, for a lot of women, it can be it's like a, it's basically something that can make us insecure.
Hey, Jamie.
You know, tell us about the scorpion. Well, Salah found it with his cousins and his friend, and with his cousin and his friend, they were outside working on something, and I don't know. I guess there's scorpions here. Oh, they creep me out. Ew. And then poor Julia, she's like traumatized and like angry at her dad because read it. Oh, good idea. Hey, pumpkin pie, Salam.
Listen, I wonder how cheap the transplant would be there.
Last night I dreamt
Oh
of
no.
San Pedro, just like I never thought I knew the song.
I used to love that song before you came along, Foodie Beauty. I really did. I feel like you've ruined Madonna for me, and I don't know if I will ever forgive you for that.
Young girl with eyes like a beezer.
Oh, choke, bitch.
Anyways, so there was like this huge June bug or something, okay? And it was huge. And it was like a big black spot on the floor. And the cat, I noticed she was
I don't care about flies. I don't find anything cute about them. So I don't know, whack a fly if you need to.
preoccupied with something all evening under the couch in the Dionia. And when we were watching a movie, I noticed she crawled over to it and just sat in front of it. And so Salah went over to it and saw what it was. It was a June bug stuck on its back, and it was still alive, but it was barely alive. Like it could not hardly move. And that's what like I hate about cats is they torture their prey. They always keep them a little bit alive, and they like to bat them around and play with them, maybe make them lose a few legs. And
I'm having flashbacks to when this cat adopted me when I briefly lived in Southgate, and he used to bring me dead things all the time. And I will not go into detail because I wasn't happy at the time and I wouldn't be happy talking about it now. And I know he was just trying to be like, oh, look, I like you because you feed me. Here's a present for you. But not once was I ever grateful for something dead.
I don't like June bugs. I could care less about them, but it still freaks me. It still like hurts me a bit to see anything get killed in front of me, no matter how gross or how small.
Didn't you go to some butcher and watch a chicken get beheaded? I mean, didn't you even film it or something? She took us to a place like that. I don't think I watched the video, but I could have swore that happened. Did it happen? Please confirm in the chat. Anyways, I would like to confirm, I don't want anybody to go out of their way and go around killing all the flies. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't make that your life's mission or anything. But if it bites you, I mean, I don't know, or your animals, fuck a fly. Mosquitoes can get it too. I don't care about mosquitoes. In fact, I don't appreciate them, especially those, what are they called? Tiger stripe ones? Mm-mm. I think those come from Foodie Beauty, from the pits of hell. I don't remember what Teardrop was saying, but I do remember she was attention seeking, so I'm just gonna play the clip to say we saw it.
Bees forever. Carpenter bees are the best.
Remember, she ran over a bunch of frogs and a rabbit and numerous animals, and then she did cartoons. She drew cartoons about her unaliving things. It's not like if I think you out there who's terrified of a bug, do you know what I mean? And you're not going to be able to sleep and you're not going to be able, there's people who are truly afraid. Okay, I'm not judging you out there, but this woman I feel like just kills things left or right because she can't kill her husband or whatever reaction channel she's mad about. I said what I said. So she unalives innocent beings. Mosquitoes love me too.
Are they cute?
It's your blood type. Are you O negative or positive? I swear they like that blood.
Cute bear? I huge hornet thing in my shoe. Hot tea, yikes. Teardrop, hello. It's so good to see you. How was your evening? What did you have for supper? Carpenters make holes in your house? Do they put honey in it? Hey, Maxine.
Do you think Foodie would want an actual hive in her house because she would think she could just stick her hand in there like Winnie the Pooh and get some honey?
Oh, they like wood. Oh, those are the ones that, the bears in those, like, yeah, they put the honey there, right? Oh, really, Kimberly?
Oh, am
No
I
way.
awkward?
You love saying beezing? Well, that means you're a beezer. Fried chicken legs. Oh, that's okay, Teardrop. I really hope your grandson feels better soon. Oh,
So I couldn't come on. My little grandson's not feeling well, trying to figure out what's wrong. And then she ends up saying her daughter was calling her crying about it. So why are you in Foodie Beauty's chat? Go be a mom to your daughter who's afraid. But I don't believe any of this, okay? I don't.
oh, like just like a cold or something, like especially like during.
It's what? Oh, wait. Great band. Okay, what song should I look up by them? I've heard of them, and I know a lot of people like them, but I can't remember if I've actually heard a song. So please tell me something to look up and I'll listen to it. And who do they sound like, or what do they sound like? I'm genuinely curious. Hmm. Okay, still trying to pretend she doesn't watch reaction channels. I don't know why she bothers. We always know when she's watching us. She makes a community post. She goes live the second we end.
Oh no, I can't be bothered. I'm not a reaction channel, and I just don't want to involve any time watching most of them, you know? So that would require a lot of engagement with them, and there's no way.
You engage with me, it seems like, almost every morning, my time around 1 and 3 a.m. Because for whatever reason, you think that like I'm not going to see it or whatever. But what you don't know is I'm a mom, right? I'm a fucking mom and I have a brain that doesn't shut up. So while I'm asleep, I sometimes wake up to scroll until I go back to sleep. Or sometimes I just wake up early to have me time, Foodie Beauty. But I know your sock accounts. I know how you always start off. You might want to start switching it up. I hate Chantal, but oh my God, I can't stand Chantal, but you're much worse. You've been commenting on how can you call yourself a Christian but judge me as a Muslim? Um, the thing is, you shoved it down our throat so much when you first got to Kuwait and everything else. You were this changed woman. You were going to be the spokesperson of all the hijabis out there, right? You filmed videos of you praying, you went inside a mosque, all this stuff. You shoved it down our throats. And then I think people just had something to say, like, I've never seen a Muslim woman act like this. I truly haven't. You out there, have you ever seen a hijabi, a Muslimah acting like Foodie Beauty? I'm telling you, the best people I have it to describe it or to compare it to is the lovely people that live on my street. And the wife, you can tell she loves being a wife and a mother. And she greets them all every time they all come home, walks them out to their cars, and makes sure the whole outside is impeccable. Like it is so pretty. Her roses, I mean, 10 out of 10. Anyways, she waves hi to everybody, smile on her face, isn't going around to all the houses expecting us to feed her. And then there's Foodie Beauty, who tells us all um, what else? No, let's start with her husband. Her husband, who's supposedly a Muslim, he wants to shit on and great Christian people, but we can't say anything about his views. This person who thinks Saddam Hussein was the greatest man, this person who says there was just somebody in there the other day. He said that they should get hanged. And then there's Foodie Beauty, who's called people's deceased mothers worm food. She exploits children, steals nursing kittens away from their mother. She's racist, homophobic, all these things, right? I've never seen a Muslimah act like Foodie Beauty. Never. I've never seen anyone acting. Okay, Thimble said that. That's because Foodie is awful, just the absolute worst. Muslim, atheist, Christian, Hindu, whatever, whoever. I've never in real life seen a 500-pound woman who acts like that. You know, there was one point in my life where I was the biggest fucking mess in the world, and I don't think I was as big of a fuck up as Foodie Beauty. Let that sink in. She thinks I'm the biggest fuck up in the world, but I've never fucked up as bad as her. I've never stole animals away from their mother. I've never sold children's photos for money, or let people goon to children on my channel. I mean, it's just, I had addictions. I had addictions, and a lot of the times I was hurting myself. Their water tank is buckling from its weight. By the way, this water isn't clean that they're using. It's a catch tank.
And
So
I thought Salah was just in the washroom
isn't that like a rain fill type thing, type situation deal?
using the bidet.
I don't know. I've never had a tank. You guys let me know.
And I thought Salah was just in the washroom using the bidet. Then I just noticed recently.
What if you have kids that take million-hour showers and listen to every song on an album? Like, what do you do? Like, that would be all the water. The water would be gone in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, hot tea. It sounds like rain, like heavy rain. I look outside.
You just got to boil it first.
I'm like, it's not. Is it raining? So I went and woke up Salah.
No, I've never been kicked out of a country ever. Ever.
Just in case I had to. Because we refilled the water tank today. Sure enough, he turns on the light. The water tank, the huge.
And I would like to clarify, I've been to Mexico and I was not kicked out. In fact, I went there to build houses, no joke. It was one of the best experiences in my life, except for we got robbed, so that was a little weird. But I remember I had the best tacos of my life. And the families that we were building houses for, they made, oh my God, this side thing, and I've never seen anybody else do it. It's seriously just like cucumbers, and I remember maybe salt. I don't know. I want it so bad now that I'm thinking about it. I want it so bad. Well, no, I've seen people like when you get Mexican food and they put some carrots and cucumbers and radishes in a bag for you. But the way they made this, it was like the best thing. I remember parts were actually really, really beautiful. I remember wanting to take every stray dog I saw home. I wanted to take them all home. Anyways, it was a very cool experience.
Water tank is like buckling from the weight.
Sniper! It kept cutting out. So can that just happen so easily, or are they overfilling it? I mean, I truly don't know how it works. In my brain, I picture this tank, right? But like how often do you get to fill it? I guess I should have paid more attention when Foodie Beauty was talking about it. I know you pay for it to be filled. So I'm just thinking how the kids in my family, they don't care about water. I mean, we try to make them. We're very like, I'm on top of it. Like I'm like, turn off the sink, like the running water when you're brushing your teeth. I don't know, maybe I just grew up during a time where I saw California had no water forever, seems like. It was in the ocean, but you can't really touch that. So, anyways, I'm just trying to think of how expensive that would be or how much a pain of an ass that would be to constantly have to have somebody come and fill it. I'm not trying to sound whatever. It's something I've never experienced. So I have questions and I'm sick of being shamed for asking questions in general. You know, I volunteered in Cuba and the food was terrible. The only thing I ate was pizza from the pizza restaurant every day for 15 days. Thank you, Sniper. Google Mexican recipes. Okay. My parents scammed me out of two. I don't think I'll make it as good. I can try. I mean, you can't really fuck it up, I'm sure, but I'll find a way to. You know, when you build something up in your head, or how sometimes as a child food always tasted better at other people's houses? I feel like it's one of those things. Maybe I just need to go to Mexico again. Okay, her stream keeps buffering and cutting out, and she's getting pissy.
I don't know if we could. It's like dented. Sorry. I hate this.
You chose this.
Internet's pissing me off. Is it okay now? Oh, getting on my nerves for real. I'll be talking and talking and sleeping. It's like, what? It's so annoying, you know? Like, I don't know why it does that. It really does annoy me. Like, as somebody who, like, you know?
Can we talk about something really fast? Hold on. I need you guys to know. I don't know if you're looking for something to just maybe fall down later. I don't know. A lot of people don't like the LCU and stuff like that. I feel like I tune in and out and I truly only watch to hate watch because the people I liked aren't even there anymore. I really liked Roxy. Anyways, but you know how Yo Mama pulled bullshit over in Girl World and wanted everybody fighting. He even openly said like his goal was to have reaction channels reacting to other reaction channels and fighting. Well, since he has been over in the LCU, everybody's fucking fighting. And so like Gidgy right now, she's like quoting Yo Mama. She's saying everything that he used to say over here. Well, you're a hypocrite. You're a bunch of hypocrites. Da, 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 da. It's hypocritical. Like that's her new favorite word. And she's literally, you could tell she's talking to him. Anyway, she's like causing all these problems. She doesn't see it now because he's causing all these problems. And then do you guys remember? So if you ever tuned into him before he deleted everything on his channel, he was calling Keemstar, Boogie, Mike, and pedophiles. He was saying that the only way he'd work for Keemstar is if Keemstar gave him a cyber truck. But then if he worked for him anyways, he said that he was gonna work from the inside and take them all down. And like they don't see it. And it's so wild to me. You can tune into his stupid show over there anytime and see he's pulling the same bullshit over there that he is over here. But for whatever reason, I mean, say what you want about Girl World, but the LCU people, like, they don't seem to be catching on at all. At all. I don't know why. They work with each other and they're all a bunch of lol cows. You would think they'd be in on the behavior and the destructive part of it. Anyways, I just needed to voice that and get that out. He is a shit stirrer. He is. And then here's the thing. Like, I was watching, I think it was Queens yesterday. I tuned in. And Gidget kept screaming and saying, oh, it's hypocrites, the hypocrisy, the hypocrisy, and all this stuff. And all I could think is the man that you're quoting called your bosses a pedophile. Pedophiles. All of them. And he's happy to take money from them. Let that sink in. I don't know. It's wild. Okay. I don't know why I found this so funny. I guess she is already mad. I guess that's why I found it funny. I don't know. The internet kept going out. She was getting bitchy. Every time she was trying to talk about something, she just wouldn't be there anymore. And I just found it fucking hilarious. Oh.
Probably delicious. And addictive, but it's like good. It's a nutritious meal. Okay, am I lagging or what?
And then it cuts out. You want to go to Mexico, but you're scared. I would just say do your research. I would do a lot of that. Not that like I'm some big Mexico traveler, but I'm trying to think if I went back tomorrow, right? What would I do? Well, I would look up what you could do sober there. And then I'd look up like the safest areas for tourists, and I'd probably go with somebody. I'm not probably, I would find somebody that I trust, which would be my boyfriend. And that's, I'm very safe with him. So I would go with somebody that you trust. And don't go on a cruise there. I don't know. I just feel like nothing good ever happens on cruises there. Maybe I watch too much weird clips. In fact, I don't think I'll ever be on a cruise in my life. My family used to be cruise people. They never invited me because I probably would have fell overboard or jumped drunk. No joke. I'd probably want to hug a shark under the influence or something. But like now I don't think I would go just based on the things that I've heard. And then I started watching this documentary. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to go into it now. And I don't think I'll ever be on a cruise. I just don't. My feet are going to stay on the ground. I do still like boats, but I just feel like cruises are not the same as a boat, where I have the freedom to come and go and I know exactly who's on my boat. And I have, a say in who comes on my boat. Anyways, hoping their dream comes true. I don't remember what this was.
I did change it to that,
You do, Thimble?
actually. Funny you say that.
No, but the poop cruise isn't any better. Can you imagine being stuck in poop for 3 days going up to your knee? And then, like, the bed was the only safe spot, but even your bed is soaked in other people's poop? I don't think I would live to tell the tale. Like, I would not live through that experience. I know for a fact I wouldn't. I cannot do other people's bodily fluids, let alone walking in it, sleeping in it, and being stuck in it for 3 days. I will pass, okay? I will fucking pass. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't play this clip. That just no.
I did change it to that, actually. Funny you say that. I was looking.
Travel warnings for Mexico at the moment. Well, don't go anytime soon. Make this a trip that you're going to save for, okay? You are going to save for the next 5 years to go big in Mexico. And then hopefully things change. I'm not promoting anybody to run off to Mexico, by the way. I mean, go to Hawaii. Why don't you go to Hawaii? It's in the same country. Well, if you're in the US, it's in the same country, United States of America, that is. I don't know. I don't remember anything too crazy happening when I was there. I didn't get robbed, that's for sure. I got chocolate and Lay's everywhere I went. Like everywhere you go, there was Lay's. I was laid a lot. That sounded so wrong, but there was lots of Lay's. And I just remember chocolate covered macadamia nuts everywhere. Everywhere. It was heaven. Oh, and the Dole Pineapple Factory. Yep, you gotta do that. Hawaii it is. And then you could take surfing lessons while you're there.
I did change it to that, actually. Funny you say that. I was looking for solutions already.
Mo said, buy Mexican auto insurance. Don't take shots from strangers. That should be anywhere, though. People honestly, drink spiking is a thing. So if you have young ones out there that are just turning 21 or whatever, tell them to always cover up their drinks. My drink has been spiked before. You put like a napkin, put the napkin through the straw, and then have that over your drink. Carry your drink wherever you go. That could happen truly anywhere. It's happened in fucking California.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get him to call the internet guy, but I feel like he'll just tell us, like, this is Syria. The internet is not super fancy. Hey, Angel Fly.
I'm never leaving America again, Fred said. I do remember the bugs loved me in Hawaii. I feel like I was there for 7 days. We stayed on Oahu, on Waikiki Beach, and I feel like every day we were visiting a volcano and some sort of garden, and all the bugs loved me. I remember that, and it felt so good when I got into the water.
Oh, well, okay.
The Hawaiian
Well, if
yummy?
it's my time, it's my time. It's
Oh,
for God to
really weird.
decide. Hey, Missy Med. I did change.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of over her clips, but we still have a few more. But there's more foodie beauty gossip. I do know other gossip too, but I just don't know if anybody cares. Dahmer said if she saw FFG at court, she would have her removed. Uh, Gorlick Bread's Patreon got taken down. What else is happening? Gigi and Hussey are fighting. Everybody else is fighting. Busy and Hagate are fighting. I've been washing walls. This is where Foodie acts like she's never experienced fall, and I don't know why she does this.
Josephus. Are you that Josephus guy?
Oh, the Hawaiian men.
You're
Yummy.
always challenging yourself. Go to the ruins. Yeah, but I mean, challenging myself, Tara, and possibly, getting
Challenging
killed
yourself.
would be, you know, yeah, but I mean, challenging myself, Tara, and possibly, getting killed would be, I don't want to do that challenge because
But you did that already. You went to a place where there's war currently going on.
that's
And why can you challenge yourself to eat new things or to chase around dick, but like you can't challenge yourself to lose 25 pounds or something? Or to be healthy in your 40s?
right next to a very dangerous area right now with a lot of like in a civil war situation.
Oh, really,
My
Jay?
dryer will start but won't dry anything. No, breezeth. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Fall candy is out. I got these Worth original maple cream stuff.
Excuse
I'm
me.
so jealous, dear drop. I want to experience fall so badly. You have no idea.
Did you not experience it when you lived in Canada? Maybe it's one of those things you took for granted because you lived there or something. Doesn't fall in Canada sound lovely? It doesn't sound like something I would forget. I remember when Foodie Beauty used to do other things besides eat, sleep, and fart. She used to take us out, and I remember during fall, she would show us trees, and I just thought the colors over there were so beautiful. And I know we have pretty falls out here, but it doesn't quite look like Canada, I'll tell you that much. Foodie either has amnesia or I don't know, but it's not the first time. I feel like she said something like, "Oh, was it the snow?" Or did she say this again? "I want to experience the fall." And it's like, bitch, where were you for most of your life during the fall? Maybe she hibernates. I said it sounds like okay, I said, "Did this sound weird to anyone else? If they're currently fixing up a house, why wouldn't they stay there?" Okay, my question to you, like maybe you buy houses and fix them up, you know? Maybe that's your thing. This isn't what Foodie Beauty and Slaw do. Why are they fixing up a house that she doesn't even know she's going to be in a couple months? And she doesn't know what she's doing for his birthday either.
Donuts. The island. Yeah. Sorry, I got confrontational. Radishes are spicy. Caramel apple, yum.
Yes, Nessa.
Yeah, the ruins, Sharby, are basically from the Roman Empire days, like before Islam ever even like existed. It's like a huge Colosseum theater, and it's like Roman style.
Okay.
Shepherd's pie, yum. Salah's birthday? Well, I haven't thought of that yet, Tara. It's still a couple months away. It'll depend on like our situation, But
It will depend on your situation.
where we'll be in 2 months. Donut.
How does she not know where she'll be in 2 months? Because she slipped up before and she said she's living there. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's one of those things they're fighting, so she wants to make him worry. Maybe I'm confusing fall over there with autumn. Either way, whatever season, it's very pretty in Canada, okay? The trees are gorgeous. It's all very pretty over there. I don't know. In California, I'm very grateful, by the way. I love California. I love that I'm very close to the mountains. The beach isn't a long drive away. There's lakes by me. There's a lot to do. There's amusement parks. I think our mountains are absolutely gorgeous. I like discovering new things whenever we hike. Um, but there's also a ton of houses and buildings and apartments very, very close together. And in Canada, it all looks very colorful and it looks like there's space. I don't know how else to say it. But that's not necessarily in Canada, you know, in other states you have spaces between homes and buildings too. I don't know. I don't know why I'm justifying saying that Canada is very pretty, but it is. I love Dashboard Confessional. I feel like the music, how do I say this? It doesn't hit the same as when I was in my emo stage. But I've actually seen him at Chain Reaction before. And I remember he was talking about his friend who went off to the war. He was going off to war or went off, okay, one of those two. But he was crying. And then I can't remember what song he was singing, but he was crying and we were crying and it was one big cry party. But it all seemed so beautiful, right? It just did. I wish I could play him singing because I think his voice is absolutely beautiful, but I'm just not sad enough to listen to a full song anymore. I'm just not sad or angry enough. I don't know. I'm not emotional enough anymore. I don't know. But his voice is still absolutely gorgeous. I feel like everybody needs to play Drift Away by Dobie Gray and sing it at the top of your lungs. And it's very healing. It just does something for you. All right, let's talk about this picture that Fashionable sent in Discord and said to the people who Photoshop and use AI, do something with it. Well, I did. This is thanks to Canva. I just put Salah's face over the pimp. But this is what I picture will be happening when Foodie Beauty goes back to Canada when she inevitably gets sick of the Syrian life, you know, keeping up appearances, having to do more in the day. A whole two sign by the side of the road, ex-pimp, homeless and whoreless, hashtag pimp lives matter. And then I did go to Grok, so showgirl, if you're still in here, I don't want to disrespect your pledge. So now's your warning. All right, it's kind of creepy, but well, it's actually not creepy, it's hilarious. That's Julia, yeah. So I don't know. I guess if you live in the Middle East, specifically near them, keep a lookout for the sign. Hashtag Pimp Lives Matter, okay? ACDC. I really feel like I missed an opportunity to be in a band and prance around in short little shorts on stage. I really did. Every time I listen to ACDC, I feel empowered. I feel like I can move a train, take on the world. And then I feel sad that I'm not in a band and I can't play guitar. And I missed out on that. Anyways, Alexa said Foodie Beauty has 220 viewers. Now look at how many viewers these guys have. Yeah, I remember at one point I checked in and I think she had 202 people. Pulpy had 685 people watching, and Are You Serious had 623. My God, Foodie, you're gonna have to do something drastic to get those views up. And you know it. You were talking about it during one of your lives, saying people only like when something happens that's drama, if I'm fighting with my husband, whatever. Yeah, because this pretending, faking bullshit, it's so boring. We've been through this. We know the song and dance. This isn't our first rodeo. Do something different. Orange Cat said, I'm sure it will surprise no one to learn that Chantal considers cultural clothing to be a costume. All right, let's play this clip.
I like the Yemen costume. Like they have these like cool little daggers they put in their belts. I like
There's
the Yemen
some time.
costume. Like they have these like cool little daggers.
I don't know if I could pull off the little shorts though and the tie. I'll have to find something else.
They put in their belts. I like the Yemen costume. Like they have these like cool little daggers they put in their belt.
A costume? Just because something's a costume for you doesn't mean that it is to other people. Tone said Foodie admits she thinks of her outfits as costumes Something we all already knew. Just a way to slim down her basketball-sized head. If you're a hijabi or you wear something for religious reasons, cultural reasons, do you consider it a costume or do you respect it? Yikes. Dave's World said such nice people. I won't be reading this out, but these are what people in her chat say. Instead of New York, look at what they changed the word to. Grosses me out. What's the username? Hose Fuss Loop Witch? Yikes. And they said it again. The hurricane just started here in that place. That's so wrong. So wrong. So while Foodie Beauty is talking about Islamophobia, are we going to ignore what she allows? I mean, we're told that we're XYZ if we ask questions or if we repeat the words or very things that she's told us, if we don't understand something. But this is fine. This is fine. That's fucked up. Dave's World said, to be clear, Chantal asked if it was a typo or if the person meant what they wrote, and their answer was yes. At least they were honest. I've heard this phrase before, and it has deep prejudice behind it. So they meant to write that. It was not a typo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Michael Furberger. Oh no, that's not Michael Furberger. I just assumed it was. Katie is strong. This is so good. I assumed it was Michael Furberger. A Night at the Roxbury. Nattered Salah, and then there's Foodie. I think in another time, those two would be together. Nattered and Salah, don't you? In a different time, in a different place, if the stars had aligned, they would be a couple. I just know it. What is this? Lord of the Flies said more people watch when something bad or dramatic is happening to me, Foodie says. Girl, you're in Syria with gunshots going off like it's background music. I'd say that's pretty bad and dramatic.
But ironically, I find a lot of people are more interested if it's something very dramatic going on, like something really bad happening to me in my relationship or something like that, you know. But ironically,
Hey, Leah. Okay, but can you still listen to Hands Down? I feel like that would be the song I could still listen to, right? Because I'm in love. Hands down, this is the best date I could ever remember. Always remember. I'm gonna start singing this song, so I have to stop myself. But everything else, it's like heartbreak, sadness, which is fine. Like it got me through sometimes, let me tell you. Anyways, Leah, it's good to see you. Or Saints and Sailors. I mean, that's still a good song too, right? I feel like you could play that during any mood. Oh no, I went through a whole phase. In high school, I feel like I tried to look like Britney Spears with blonde hair, like the lowest of the low jeans. I don't know how I moved in those things. If you're around the same age as me, do you remember where the jeans barely covered your butt crack? Right? So for most of high school, I wanted to look like Britney Spears. And then I went into this like punk and emo phase, right? And then I'm still in a punk phase. Like I love me some punk, pop punk. I love it all. But yeah, I painted my nails black. I dyed my hair black. I was wearing all black. I don't know. I went through it, let me tell you. This is Foodie being bald, and there are various I can't even talk. Many different pictures of like this going around, okay? Many different variations of this picture. Her bald ass head, just because she wants us to believe she has hair so badly. I don't know. I feel like she could do a lot of good just owning her baldness and testing out products. Well, not like she could show us her hair growth. I mean, at this point, who would fucking care? It's not like we can be like, oh, you showed your hair. She's wore a hijab while getting paid to eat hot dogs and pretending they're somebody's wiener. I don't think we would be shocked if she showed her hair. But as a thinning hair woman herself, who had trouble until she discovered certain supplements and took them regularly, um, and stopped blow drying my hair every day. I don't know. I'd like to hear about products that help uh, make your hair thicker or fuller, whatever else, have protein in them, have collagen. Like, I'd like to hear about that. And then there's Foodie with this bald ass head telling us she has hair down to her waist. She could really use her platform to help a lot of people. Think of all the people who swore they wanted to lose weight this summer and it just didn't happen, right? And so now in September, we're going to get our asses in shape and we're going to do all this stuff. Like, we could be working out with Foodie Beauty. We could be changing our lives with Foodie Beauty. Instead, we get lies. Anyways, rocking the Benjamin Franklin. Yes, she is. Oh my gosh. This is the one from American Horror Story, isn't it? He was so scary. And I love American Horror Story, but I did not like this clown. They look like twins. If I resembled a clown, I would just wear a paper bag over my head so I wouldn't even see it in the reflection. Oh my god, and then it gets worse. Olive Garden, black hole gunt. Oh, that just made my day. Now I want to hear that song too. Tap Bomb B said, nice to see Salah telling his beast no. I think it's when she asked for shisha, like a little kid having to ask if they can have ice cream.
No, I didn't. It was yesterday.
What's today?
No. No, it was yesterday.
No.
Hair, skin, nail gummies.
We was watching the American.
Well, I take biotin and collagen plus vitamin C. And I got the ones, it has like a higher dose. I'm not saying that this would be great for everybody. But I feel like the amount in the hair, skin, and nails, it wasn't as much as me buying them each separately, which it's not cost effective that way, let me tell you. But I don't know, I'm one of those people, I'm a woman, right? And I'm 42, and while my age doesn't bother me, I feel like in my 40s, I'm living my best life, and I don't want to be insecure about anything, right? And my hair has always been like this part of me that like I've almost been, I don't know, I've always wondered why all these women get beautiful hair, then there's me with my flat ass hair. But let me tell you something I've learned too. I didn't have the hair type for the styles I was doing, right? I don't know why I didn't want to come to terms with when my hair is wet, it's curly. If I don't blow dry it straight, it does like these wavy things, right? But like throughout the day, it just would end up becoming frizzy. So like I was straightening my hair every day and trying to do that. And I was killing my hair in the process of it. And then I've just found since I've been letting my hair be curly and diffusing it only when I'm going out on cool air, I found products that work for me. Like it looks better. It does. My hair looks fuller and more voluminous curly than it does when I try and make it straight.
No, that was last night.
There's a tip for you out there. You might have naturally wavy hair or slight curls. It might not be spiral curls, and you may be straightening your hair and it's falling thin and flat and not looking good because you really need to wear it curly.
Don't try to fool me, okay?
Bone broth. Red light
It's
treatment.
bad for your
Okay.
lungs. Period.
I graduated high school in 2001.
More kids.
Why do you have to expose me?
Because he hates you.
It's for your good.
I told him I'm cutting back.
What does it mean?
That I'm only having one shisha once in a while.
She sounds like me in addiction to my family. I told you I'm cutting back. Tomorrow I'm only going to have 3 beers. I promise.
And you
Monday
have
I'll
to-
stop.
You saw a cat that looks like juice?
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. I have a few more tweets to show you. Meow Meow said, damn, that cheek is huge. I did not edit this in any way. She sure loves to gamble. Do you think she has an abscess? I mean, we've seen the back of her teeth. They look rotted. What could it be if one side of your face only is bulging. I don't know. I go with tooth, but because even when I had a stroke, it wasn't one side of my face was bulging. It was one of my face was droopy. Like one side, it was the left side. Oh, yikes. Or is the fat just only going to one side of this? Oh, you know what she's doing? She's storing food for later in that part of her cheek, only in that side. The other cheek isn't deep enough. Maybe she only has one tonsil and this side is tonsil free. I don't know. I have no idea. Isn't that bad though? I feel like we're told that one side of her face isn't bulging and that one eye isn't larger than the other, but I'm looking at her. Jojo said, I do not wish to be insensitive, but this arsehole romanticizing poverty and the struggles of a third world country by acting like a rich asshole with her AC Wi-Fi slurping up whatever little electricity the town where they are is getting drives me crazy. Wake up. And then here's Foodie Beauty, photoshopped into all the rubble. She is romanticizing it, and it really bothered her when somebody told her that she was, which means she is. Look at this guy looking over like, what the fuck is this bitch doing here? Haven't we suffered enough? But this is what they would do. Oh, your house just got bombed? Can we go take pictures in it? By the way, friendly reminder, she posted a photo today, and I don't know who the fuck it's supposed to be, but I just want you guys to see what she really looks like, and then I'm going to show you what she wants us to believe she looks like. It's coming up. Said, imagine waking up to this view right before CPR was going to happen. I'd lie and say I had a DNR. I would. And hopefully they believed me. Please do not resuscitate. Goodbye. Queen Jellybean said POV, the last cheese slice in Foodie Beauty's fridge at 4 a.m. Point of view, your Salah's peen. Oh god, and you remember what happened last time she got too close. Two Tilt said next stream title, I woke up with some new spaghetti. I don't know, I had to sing it that way. I just came home from a night at the Roxbury. I had a tea party with a grizzly bear wearing penny loafers. Is she got shrooms over there or acid? I don't know. Lisa Manning said Chantal's life is everything I never wanted mine to be. That part. I don't know. I oftentimes think about how much time I wasted before, and I regret it. Like time I wasted with my daughter, with family, time I wasted not furthering my career at the time. I mean, I don't know. I know people say a bunch of shit, but like I really was good at my job when I worked in the veterinary field. I liked animals. I just did. And I liked being there for people, right, who didn't know what to do, and I liked walking them through it. I fucked that all away. Anyways, I look back and I think of all the time wasted. So I vowed to myself, like when I'm older, I will not look back again and look at my complete life as being wasted, right? I'm going to remember falling in love. I'm going to remember getting to be fully present for my daughter, um, and making her proud of me. Like, I'm going to remember all these things, showing up even when I was tired or I didn't want to. And when I'm older, I'm going to be grateful for those days that I showed up when I didn't want to, right? But Foodie, think of her when she's on her deathbed and she has to look back at her life and it was all wasted. Like, there was no changes made, nothing. It's all just been wasted time. And that's sad to me. Very sad. Oh gosh, here's another picture of her long, luxurious hair. She looks like the guy from Home Alone. What is his name? The robber? Does she not? This also looks like Foodie Beauty. I don't know who this is supposed to be. But it looks, well, it looks like Foodie Beauty and Amber Lynn combined, right? Like Amber Lynn's chin. I mean, they both have tiny lips. Their eyes are so far apart and it weirds me out. I don't know. They're not from this world, I'll tell you that much. Aunt Tammy has a new community post, just FYI. So her channel name, if you want to subscribe to her and keep up with the drama, I keep forgetting to subscribe to her, though I want to. So I'm going to end up bookmarking this, so I'll remind myself. But her name is Tammy Robertson. Tammy is spelled with an IE. She says, I have heard and read a lot of people saying that I should have not handled this online, that it was messy, that I was messy. I get it. I do. So my question to you all is, how do you feel I should have handled this situation to actually end this cycle for good? I feel I've tried many different things and many different ways over the years, and nothing has ever worked. Some things I have tried: counseling, Al Anon, explaining myself ad nauseum. And then she gives a definition of that word. It means explaining something repeatedly and excessively to the point of annoyance or boredom. The phrase derived from Latin literally translate to the point of nausea or to the point of sickness, indicating a level of repetition that is tiresome and unpleasant. But thank you for that definition. Duchess said, I would have just cut contact with people. Unless you tell people you are ALR's aunt, no one would know. Plus, I'm sure you have to explain to most people who ALR is. At the end of the day, you can't control what people say. You can only control how you react. Alice said, oh, I totally understand why she did it. She finally had enough after years of lies, and I get that. 100%. I think ALR's channel maybe wasn't the best place, but like Tammy says here, she tried everything else. The only thing she could do different is walk away from ALR for good. She's a tumbleweed. Breezy, you have so many reasons to be proud of yourself. Never forget that. Thank you. I mean, the one thing, I don't know if you're in recovery out there and you'll kind of get it. Like, there's moments where you wake up at 1 a.m. and you remember all the shitty things that you've done. Like, I have those moments, but this is how I make myself feel better. I'm like, yeah, you used to be that person, but today people can count on you, right? Today people say that they're proud of you. Today people come to you for advice. Today people know that they're not going to wake up to you being in jail. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. And I just try to do good in my life too. I do. Um, it's my way of making up for being a shitty ass person before, I guess. I guess. Thank you. Okay, I think we need to laugh. Fave moments from Jordy's live tonight, posted by Narcissistic Girl. Let's go full screen.
Riddle down, thank you. I was watching you at work the other day and a coworker walked by, saw you and Amber on my second screen and said, oh, sorry, you're in a meeting. And your coworker looked at your screen, saw me and Amber and said, oh, sorry, you're in a meeting. Yeah, this is actually Microsoft Teams. This isn't YouTube. No. We're getting serious shit done here.
By then, I was done. You had been here since October, and I seen you.
There's giant Labubu's. Oh, that just ruined my day. I just know the day's gonna come and very soon that I'm gonna have to search for this now. Do you know how hard it is to find a small Labubu? They're not for me, by the way. My daughter likes them. She has a fake one for right now. Okay, she has a Lafufu. And that one I feel like was even hard to find. It's actually a pretty good one, but I ordered a Labubu for her and it just never showed up. So I don't know. These fucking things are horrible. Anyways, her Lafufu stabbed me in the foot when I was making her bed. And then not long after or around that time, I watched this short about how Labubus are possessed, and I kind of believed it because I remember how it stabbed me when I was just trying to make a bed.
Once. No, twice. The day I was in your apartment, and then
it was February 1st where I messaged you.
February.
I messaged you and asked if you wanted to hang out with me, Eric, and Ricky. Like, I was literally.
I was out of town, Amber.
I know, but that was my way of showing you, like I'm thinking of you because I know you really liked them at the time, and like that was my way of like, I don't know, an olive branch, something, because I genuinely was not choosing sides. And like you said,
Choosy.
Grandma told you.
Okay,
See,
I'm sorry.
see, it's part of the nonsense. It's part of all of the shit that you're spewing at me. You don't make any fucking sense. I'm able to prove you on this one pointless technicality, so that means that everything that's come out of your mouth is horse shit. Like, no, Amber.
Based on like when we would gift exchange. Like I knew exactly, like you would always tell me how good of a gift giver I was. And that was based off of a long distance family relationship that we had.
But I never tried. I never tried to be a good aunt, remember?
no,
so how did you
Keep
learn
petting
about
it.
me?
I'm letting you know.
I feel like if I had one, I would just be busy switching the eye colors. That's what I would be doing. Because don't they have ones where you can make their eyes like green or a rainbow or a brown? My Labubu would have new eyes every day, let me tell you. Here's Foodie Beauty as a hot dog. I actually think this is beautiful and you should hang it in your house. It should be the piece that everybody sees when they first walk in. That's what I think. Or it might look nice in a bathroom. You need a big summer piece in your bathroom. Yes, you do. And then it'll remind you to bathe every day and brush your teeth and to not eat so many hot dogs that you look like Foodie Beauty. I don't know. She likes things, I guess. I'm just not a chicken and hot dog person. Maybe you are out there, but I feel like even people that I know that eat chicken and hot dogs don't eat them all day, every day, or multiple times a week. Like, how many hot dogs do you need in your life? I would just like to out myself on saying that I thought Cowboy Dog was a guy this whole time. Don't ask me why. But Tat Von B posted a clip by her, and says, "What a treat, you guys. Cowboy Dog always makes my day. Love her personality and perspective on Buffalo. She's so authentic and funny. Go to the video. It's a good time." I don't know. I always just saw them on Twitter and assumed it was a dude. I'm sorry, Cowboy Dog.
It's going to stop. She's going to get alone time more than like an hour at night.
There are I am more often than not positive and happy in my videos
Yes.
and live streams. I have moods. I'm a freaking human. Like nobody's life is perfect. I don't know why.
There's cameras in the eyes of Labubu's?
It's not moods. It's profound mental illness.
I would even need to say that to you. Like,
does the Lafufu have? Does that need to die today? I mean, it's already stabbed me. I don't know that it hasn't. Will that one have? Does it really have a camera?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Are you on your meds? I am, but I haven't taken it in like 2 days. Maybe that's the problem.
Are you on your meds? I am. I just haven't taken it in like a few days.
Oh gosh.
Another great idea. Ooh, Turkish sea bass. Oh man, great choice, Heidi. Great choice. Okay, and I also wanted to say one other thing. So a lot of people were talking about how when she left to go to that hotel to just like eat and shit, remember how she was saying how like the neighbors were like, "Oh, you're going where?" So that is when I fully believe that they were all living in a house with a family. Because here's why. Visualize it, okay? Imagine a multi-room apartment or a building where it's like a flat and then the middle, like an apartment building. And I think it's like a ranch style, almost compound maybe. I don't know what other word to use. Because when she's saying, when she was leaving, it sounded like she couldn't avoid the family. Almost like when you're living in the same house, let's say you're going on a trip to the airport, your luggage is there. Everyone in the house is like coming out of rooms or coming in from the backyard. They're all seeing you leave. And she had to explain why she's leaving. She couldn't avoid it. So that was when I was like, oh, they're all living in the same house, so to speak. She couldn't avoid telling the people why she was leaving. And yeah, it's a compound, right? And guys, if you only understood.
I think so too. And I think every room is taken. I think she also has to stream once everybody goes to bed, or maybe is doing other things or in their rooms.
How fucking rude and unheard of it is when for a wife, okay, it's the wife is leaving the husband. She came and then she left again for no reason. She just went to a hotel. The way that it would be taken as an insult of like, okay, our house isn't good enough for you. Our food isn't good enough for you. We are bothering you in some way. The biggest insult is to kind of insinuate that someone has been a burden and a bother to you with their presence. Oh, that they will not forget. Let me tell you something. And when she left for that hotel, the fucking rumors that spread like wildfire telling, please rest assured, let me rest rest your minds, everyone is talking about them. Everyone.
You're telling me that
Well, because women in general, we talk. We talk, okay? We just do. We'd have something to say about that. And I'm trying to think, okay, let's say I was going to have my sister's friend for whatever, I don't know, I'm just naming somebody. My sister's friend come stay at my home, and I had been busy preparing, whatever, for them to come. And then they came with all their stuff, put it all into the room, and then an hour later walked out with all their stuff and said, you know what, I'm just going to stay at a hotel. I would wonder if something was wrong with my home. I would. Would you not kind of take that personal? I feel like there's some people that wouldn't, but you would seriously wonder. And then I don't know, I would definitely talk to my mom and probably my sister. So all these people are talking shit about her. They just are. They just are. I don't know. I'd love to hear the conversations. Oh, by the way, I was feeling really petty when I saw that she posted this community tab of what she thinks she looks like, I guess, with all the filters. And I would like to point out, not a pore to be seen. Not one pore to be seen. Chins are missing. Just this is not her, right? This is not what she looks like. So I put some pictures together that we can be reminded of what she actually looks like without the filters. Come on. Her teeth. Abscess it is. Are they dead at the top? Or is that a shadow? Anyways, I feel like every day that I see her, I wonder what she has against witch hazel. I feel like she should use it, and it would really help her pores. You were taking sea moss gel before, right, Foodie? Why did you stop? Oh gosh, the floating head photo. She always looks greasy. Oh, she had pus in her eye right here. Oh, she's just infected. Everything's infected. Oh, we have more. Look at her eye. And this is not edited. But she's completely healthy and fine. Food isn't killing her. Her addictions aren't killing her. Do you have one bulgy eye out there? I'm genuinely curious. Okay, and this is the top of her head back in Canada. She could not grow hair on the top of her head. So while she might have long hair, she's definitely rocking a skullet. That's all that's happening. Do you think she puts on a toupee over there? I wonder if she has a toupee under the hijab. Huh. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I made Tracy into a video. I don't know. Grok always has white stuff. There's no nice way to say this. Every video I type in, I oftentimes have to have them redo it because they have things like this happening. Um, I have this thing. I just like to take horrible pictures of people, foodie beauty specifically. But like I'll do it to my sister too. I remember we were eating somewhere at a restaurant and she was about to take a bite of food and somebody came to sing and it was like the most awkward she was about to dig in. Anyways, and then there was all these people at the table and so I took a picture in that very moment. Anyways, the other day when I was doing all these Grok videos, I put that video into Grok and they made white stuff shoot out of her mouth too. Like it's just they have a trend. I'm just noticing a trend. But this is what I picture she does every time Foodie's service cuts out. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Probably downs that 211. Oh, she seems like she'd be a 211 drinker. She does. I can't even deny that. And I say that as somebody who used to be a disgusting 211 drinker. Anyways, I love you guys. I think that's all I have for right now. If Foodie goes live, I will try to jump on. I know I have to wash walls in my living room today. I'm kind of excited about it for two reasons. It's a really good workout, and the reward, the end result, is so priceless. I don't know. I love this TSP stuff without the P. It makes a difference, and you don't notice it at first, right? You're washing away, and you don't notice until you walk away for a minute or take a break and you come back and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did this. Anyways, if Foodie goes live, I will try to snipe. If I can't snipe, I will be back first thing in the morning or recap it after, if anything. But I want to thank my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with us. Friendly reminder, if I ever sound spicy to you, I just am spicy sometimes in general, so please don't take it personal, okay? On that note, I'm gonna go move my ass. So have a great day, great evening wherever you guys are, and I will see you in the very next live stream. Bye, everybody. Love you.